Welcome to our latest video, where we take you deep into the heart of an ancient village, haunted by a forgotten curse. Tonight, we unravel the dark secrets of Blackthorn Village, where the silence of a single bell unleashes unimaginable terror. Prepare yourself for a chilling tale of mystery, fear, and a battle against the restless spirit that lurks in the shadows.
Blackthorn Village was a quiet, forgotten place nestled in the shadow of a dense, ancient forest. The villagers led simple lives, wary of the woods that surrounded them. Legends of the cursed forest were whispered in hushed voices by the elders. No one ventured into the forest after sunset, and the village bell would toll every night, signaling the end of the day, a reminder of the danger lurking beyond the trees. One evening, the bell didn't ring. A heavy silence fell over Blackthorn, and the villagers gathered in fear, wondering what had gone wrong. They had long believed the bell kept the curse of the forest at bay. Without it, something ancient and malevolent was awakening. The morning after the bell's silence, a young girl named Eliza went missing. Her mother frantically searched the village, but there was no trace of her. A search party was formed, and reluctantly, they ventured into the forest. Hours passed, but they found nothing except strange markings on the trees and the distant sound of faint whispers that seemed to follow them. That night, more villagers vanished, pulled into the darkness of the forest, leaving behind only broken doorways and smeared handprints on the walls. Desperate, the village elder, a man named Thomas, revealed an ancient manuscript that had been hidden for generations. The book spoke of a dark spirit, the Wraith of Blackthorn, bound to the forest centuries ago. The Wraith had been angered by the greed of early settlers, who had desecrated its sacred land. The manuscript contained a chilling warning. If the bell ever failed to ring, the Wraith would rise and reclaim the souls of the villagers. The only way to stop it was to return what had been taken from the forest, a mysterious relic, long buried beneath the roots of the oldest tree in the woods. Thomas led a small group of brave villagers into the heart of the forest, where the oldest tree stood, a towering oak with roots that twisted like serpents. The deeper they ventured, the more oppressive the air became. Strange whispers filled the air, and fleeting figures darted between the trees. As they approached the ancient oak, they found the ground littered with bones and the earth pulsing as if alive. Digging beneath the roots, they unearthed a stone box, bound with iron chains. Inside, they found the relic, a tarnished silver pendant shaped like a raven. But the Wraith was waiting. As they lifted the pendant, a cold wind swept through the forest. The Wraith materialized, a figure of pure shadow with glowing eyes. It moved with unnatural speed, circling the villagers, whispering promises of death and despair. One by one, the villagers began to fall, consumed by their own fears. Thomas, clutching the manuscript, shouted the incantation to banish the spirit. But the Wraith's power was too great. It latched onto Thomas, draining his life force as the forest around them seemed to come alive with dark energy. In a final act of courage, Eliza, the missing girl, appeared from the shadows, holding a bell that rang through the forest. The Wraith screamed, its form dissolving as the sound grew louder, until all that remained was silence. The curse was broken, but Blackthorn would never be the same. The dawn broke over Blackthorn Village, casting light on the devastation. The villagers who survived were forever changed, their eyes hollow from the horrors they had witnessed. Eliza, who had somehow returned from the Wraith's grasp, remembered little of what had happened to her in the forest. The bell was repaired, and from that day forward, it rang without fail every evening. The village rebuilt itself, but whispers of the Wraith lingered in the minds of the villagers. Some said they could still hear faint whispers in the wind when the forest grew dark. The Wraith was gone, but its presence was never truly forgotten.
Thank you for watching this spooky story about Blackthorn Village and its dark secrets. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like and subscribe for more scary stories. Until next time, stay safe, and remember, some places are better left alone.